Hello and welcome back to my channel. We are going to take a look at messages for love and money for Pisces in the second half of November 2019. If you're new to my channel, thank you for checking it out. And if you like how I do things, hit subscribe. And if you want a comment giveaway down below, I will get you included into my free member giveaway. And for all my subscribers, of course, same rules apply. And thank you for your dedication to my channel. Alright, this is a general reading, guys. Take what fits, leave the rest. We are going to peek at love first, alright? If you are interested in any kind of reading of your own situation, or you want to clear your chakras, or want to look into memberships or my products, all that information is down below. So the current position that we've got you in is the moon. Okay, so we are wanting some truth here, some guidance when it comes to secrets coming out or being, shown what's real here. I do see some type of a connection. It's in the reverse, so I don't think it's toxic, but I think it's powerful. Regarding love here, this would obviously be somebody that you either deeply care about or have a very deep interest in if you're not in a relationship, or this is your person and maybe coming to a new realization on where you stand with that person. In the Judgment. Yeah, some kind of realization. So this is a pretty big event, whatever this is that's taking place here. And it's some type of an awakening, okay, and it's some type of a realization. Those are both within this Devil and Judgment card. Take a look at how you have 3 major arcanas right off the bat here for love. So I get the feeling second half of November is going to be pretty interesting in the love department. What we've got as far as actions to take: address your feelings, speak your truth, come out and be very proactive and communicate your true emotions and opinions about your relationship, whether this is someone you have an interest in, or if this is someone that you're with and you want to take things to a deeper level, or maybe you want to talk about some things and reconnect here. I feel like the second half of November is a good month to do that. Action to take, one more card for that, Queen of Pentacles. So especially if you're not feeling grounded or connected, or like if you're feeling a void or some kind of distance in between the person that you have on your mind, I can certainly see that making a move towards reconnecting and grounding yourself and finding the root cause of whatever's going on and just using that intuition is going to be very beneficial when you're combining it with addressing your emotions, okay? All right, so problems to avoid. The Lovers and the Fool. Interesting. Wow, look at all of these major arcana. That's crazy. You have 5 of them. Okay. So, things to avoid. They came out in the reverse. So, I'm feeling like what you want to avoid is missing an opportunity to either see things in the correct perspective or to take an opportunity as it presents itself. Okay. The challenge is discerning accordingly. If you are obviously madly in love with somebody and waiting to connect, now is probably the time to make your move and to make that known. If you're in a connection with somebody and it's just pressing you that there's something you want to talk about, or there's something you think they want to talk about, don't let the opportunity pass you by before the end of the month to talk about whatever that is. And I get the feeling this is really about taking things to the next level, okay? Like maybe talking about further commitment or marriage if you haven't been married. But these are very big universal changes that are taking place, or influences that are taking effect in your life at the second half of November. Now, take into consideration that November 20th is the end of Mercury retrograde, and as we enter the last part of the month here, I do see that there's going to be, based on astrological movements, quite a few major transits and some moon effects that are going to allow for a really good fresh beginning. A lot of adventure, a lot of fun, a lot of just joy overall, rather than that stagnancy or that slowdown in communication. Things will definitely start picking up. Meditation to dig deep. I really want to get one more card for what the issue is here. Yeah, so Okay, so for many, 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 many of you, regardless of your position, if you're single or in a partnership, you want to take things to the next level. You want things to speed up. And for some of you, this could even be an indication that in recent weeks, things have slowed down and not been communicative or not been in the same energy. And you're like, okay, I'm done with that. Let's get back to normal. Let's get back to who we are. If that's really been bothering you, or you see that the person you're with is really being bothered by this, and if this is you, just communicate what's going on or ask what's going on so that both of you are on the same page and your intention to satisfy one another and to care for one another is still at the highest level of priority. This is not about, stressing the other one out or making the other one feel pressured. It's just about getting back on the same page. So somebody's wanting to take things to the next level and move it forward here pretty quickly, and somebody's been stagnant about this or hasn't made their move quickly, and honestly, I would say retrograde has probably a lot to do with that, okay? Let me get another card here for advice and suggestions here. I did get the Page of Wands for part of that advice. Meditation for creativity. So I feel like the answer on how you want to deliver this or how you want to approach this kind of lies in your meditation, because, or at least taking a moment to ponder, think, plan, digging deep and finding a creative way to handle this. So maybe doing this a little out of the ordinary, okay, or doing things in a way that maybe the other doesn't expect, can maybe spark things up in a creative way that gets it going or keeps it in a positive perspective, okay? Okay, so I hope that kind of gives you some clarity on the love side. Lots of deep emotions with the love this month. All right, Pisces. So as far as work could be either going really, really, really well, or we could have a little bit of this love infiltrating into work with the current position here. So this could be more on your mind than work. This could be motivating work, and otherwise you could be very happy with your work emotionally. We've got the Sun here for what's coming. So this is positive perspective, positive success. This is, a really great outcome and a Tower moment. All right, so what we can do about this is continue to change our, is to awaken here and see the bigger picture, see where we're going, see how things that we've applied in the past are helping and can keep going in that direction. Let me confirm that. Yeah, I'm going to get one more. But for many of you, this is steering the course you're on. Some of you are getting an opportunity. If you're not in this position in the current job that you're in or with your money, I see, for those of you that's in that position, a shift is coming. For those of you who are happy, with where you're at and things are going really, really well, I see to just keep moving forward with this energy. Even if you felt a little bit of stagnancy, maybe that's what it is. You felt a little bit of a slowdown, and you just want to keep that momentum going. And so if that's the case, ultimately you're happy. Even if there's a slowdown, stick it out. It's going to turn back around. And I see you getting a lot of payoff. There's a lot of back and forth, reciprocated gratitude. Okay, so let's see what so as far as the problem here, or what to avoid, let me see if I can translate accordingly. I'm going to keep that Ace of Swords reversed because I'm feeling that's the way it needs to be. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I think you have almost every major arcana pretty much out on between both of your readings here. So these two cards are telling me that there's definitely an opportunity that is coming, okay? So whether you're waiting on that opportunity or you're taking, back up. Whether you're in your current position and you're happy and you're waiting for that shift, okay, to keep going, or you're unhappy with where you're at and you're waiting for a new opportunity to come, this is clarification that you need to be either very cautious about your communication, for those of you working, and like where you're at, to not lose what you've got going on, even if you feel a little bit stagnant. This is also telling you, for those of you who do not like where you're at, do not miss an opportunity when it presents itself. You're going to need to communicate and put yourself out there in order to get that opportunity. Okay, that's what that's telling me. So hopefully that made sense to both groups there. All right, and the Queen of Cups. A lot of support coming, okay? A lot of support coming. If you felt that stagnancy, if you felt like you just weren't sure which way to go or how things were going to progress, I do see a lot of support and positive shifts coming your way. So just stay your course at the moment and wait for that very solid affirmation of change. Okay, this is the moment. I feel it. This is it. Until, wait for that moment to take a step forward. Certainly don't take a step back. I want you to challenge yourself to move forward in this situation, but in the most proactive way for your current circumstances, okay? Ace of Wands. Really nice. So whatever it is you're waiting for, depending on where you're at with things, it's going to turn out extremely well. Beautiful opportunity here. So just keep grounded and keep optimistic about what is coming, because it's going to be really nice, especially with that new beginning energy. You've really got a lot of that going on, more than the other signs that I've read for so far. Okay, so further advice on what to do: don't rest on this, take action, move forward, and you will be quite happy about your results. Last bit of advice here with regards to work and Pisces. Last 2 weeks of November: Earth magic and go with the flow. Grounding. Okay, that's what that Earth magic is. That's grounding, staying connected with your bigger purpose, with your soul mission, not letting negativity or fear or worry take over. And of course, this is just going with the flow and knowing that it will work out and having that faith, okay? Even if you feel like it's a little bit blind right now, have faith, because this should be validation enough for you to know that it's going in a very good direction. So, much love to you guys. I hope you have a great month. Bye.